She was known as the most violent heiress among the nobles. As a kid, she fought so hard no one dared to mess with her, and as she grew up, she made one thing clear: cross her, and you'll get a fist to the face. Set her up, she'll beat you into the ground, right there on the spot. And at that engagement-breaking banquet, she finally snapped. The second prince stood before the entire court of nobles, announcing his engagement to another woman, kicking her aside like she meant nothing. And the nobles? Not only did they not speak up, they actually clapped and offered blessings. But the most outrageous part, the prince humiliated her in public, saying, "Being engaged to you was the biggest stain on my life." Yet Jenny remained cold as ice. "That engagement was royal decreed," she said. "You don't have the power to cancel it." So the prince doubled down, throwing out one lie after another, accusing her of bullying a kind noble girl, hurting him at the academy, and abusing her family's power. But the truth? Jenny hadn't done any of it. She didn't even know the so-called victim. Today was the first time they'd met. Still, no one in the room believed her. Every single person stood by the prince. Jenny knew words were useless now. She gave a cold smile. Then, "Can you grant me just one last request?" The prince was about to refuse, but that fake sweet girl beside him smiled kindly and said yes. Big mistake. The next second, Jenny's fist came flying, smashing right into her face. "I've held that punch back for 17 years. The nobles were frozen. The prince shouted, "Are you insane?" Jenny shot him a glare, and the room went completely silent. "You slander me, humiliate me, and I'm not even allowed to fight back? Then what's the point of being alive?" And with that, she turned straight toward the nobles, who had just been laughing and clapping. "You few who laughed the loudest, step forward. I don't want to miss any of you." The prince's relatives immediately called for guards, but they forgot one thing. Jenny didn't just have fists. She had magic. With a simple wave of her hand, every soldier dropped to the floor, fast asleep. It was an ancient elven sleep spell, so powerful even elite knights couldn't resist. Then Jenny unleashed pure chaos. She tore through the hall like a storm, leaving nobles groaning and crying on the ground. Someone even shouted, "Whoever takes her down gets my daughter." Another one offered his wife, and even their estate. The scene was completely out of control. And all of this? This was just Jenny's warm-up, because now, she stood face to face with her true target, her ex-fiancé, the second prince.